guys don't knock.
Where are you headed?
I got something I need to take care of.
Big Sky. All new episodes return January 4th on ABC.
Do you hear what I hear?
It's CMA Country Christmas. Gather the family as country music's biggest stars perform your favorite holiday songs.
Merry Christmas!
Carly Pierce hosts CMA Country Christmas, Thursday on ABC. Jimmy's got Will Ferrell, plus Colson Baker, also known as Machine Gun Kelly. All new Kimmel, tonight.
Absolutely terrifying. A dog dragged from its home by a mountain lion. The video and where in the Bay Area it happened.
And calm tonight, chaos tomorrow. The grand opening of a very popular restaurant. ABC 7 News is next.
Wear yourself an ugly little sweater, hideous and bright, kitschy, garish, covered with annoying lights. And when it brings you joy, you know that you did it right.
Why do we love wearing ugly sweaters?
For the same reason we give the gift of scratchers. Because a little play can make your day.
Meet Leon the Third, Leon the Second, and Leon the First of them all. 3 generations who all bank differently with Chase. Leon's saving up for his first set of wheels. Nice try.
Really?
This Leon's paying for his paint job on the spot. And this Leon, as a Chase private client, he's in the south of France taking out cash with no ATM fees. That's because this family of Leons has Chase.
Actually, it's Leon.
Ooh la la. One bank for now, for later, for life. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Building a better Bay Area. Moving forward, finding solutions. This is ABC 7 News.
I didn't leave my house if it was dark. I left work early to come home and feed my outside animals.
Tonight, stunning video from right through that sliding glass door. One homeowner having to handle this repeat visitor of a mountain lion in her backyard. Good evening, I'm Daetz.
And I'm Dan Ashley. Thanks for joining us. Now, this homeowner in Santa Rosa has seen mountain lions come around before and has tried everything to keep them away, but this time it got way too close.
Yeah, it did. ABC 7 News reporter Tim John spoke with the woman earlier. Happy her dog Sherman is alive and recovering tonight.
Shocking video showing the moments after a mountain lion dragged an elderly dog out of a North Bay home. On the night of November 28th, Rebecca Crocker says she was relaxing at her house when suddenly she heard her dog Sherman cry out.
He looked like he was convulsing, so I went running forward thinking, oh, maybe he's having a seizure. And then I realized that his body was moving like across the floor.
Crocker says the mountain lion had come into the kitchen through an open sliding door. Panicked, she called her neighbor, who was able to scare the mountain lion away with a warning gunshot. But Crocker says Sherman was lying lifeless on her patio. She feared the worst.
Suddenly my dog popped up and we all went, you saw that too, right? Like he's alive?
Luckily, Sherman had minimal injuries. Crocker thinks the mountain lion was missing several teeth. She called the Department of Fish and Wildlife, who she says advised her to stay in the house until their staff arrived the next day. A few hours later, she decided to take the dogs out to use the bathroom before bed, not knowing that the mountain lion was still nearby.
She stood up and hissed and growled, I guess. And we herded all the dogs back inside and sat and watched her watch us for another 30 minutes.
It would take Fish and Wildlife officials 5 more days to catch and put down the mountain lion, which they say was old and senile. But not before, Crocker said it came back and killed 2 of her goats inside her barn.
It's been assumed that they either had heart attacks or she crushed their windpipes.
Crocker says while she's relieved the animal is no longer a threat, the experience has had an impact on her.
For the consequential week that followed, I didn't leave my house if it was dark. I left work early to come home and feed my outside animals so that I wasn't exposed on my way back from the barn to the house.
In Santa Rosa, Tim Johns, ABC 7 News.
Pretty wild. Well, let's take a look at what's on tap for tomorrow. Hey, more rain is coming back for the next several days. Live Doppler 7 here will show you a much different picture with the first of 2 storms blowing into the Bay Area very soon. ABC 7 News meteorologist Sandhya Patel is here to walk you through what this storm will bring us. Sandhya?
Yeah, Dan, the first storm will just wet the ground. The second storm will soak the Bay Area. Let's start with the first one. It's a light level 1 on our exclusive storm impact scale as you look at Live Doppler 7. It is on its way.
today, and tomorrow it gets here in the afternoon at around 3 o'clock in the North Bay. As we head into the evening rush, it starts to spread. You will notice 8 o'clock, still some scattered showers around. It's a light level 1 on our exclusive storm impact scale for tomorrow afternoon, evening. Light to moderate rain. It's going to be a slippery afternoon, evening commute with 500s to about 3,500ths of an inch of rain. A stronger storm, it's a level 2, comes in on Saturday with a weak atmospheric river. It is going to dump heavy rain, strong winds. Minor urban flooding is expected. A slight chance of thunder as well. And some of the biggest concerns, roadway flooding, very high likelihood, small stream flooding, trees down, looking high, mudslides, debris flows, and power outages, a moderate risk. I'll be back with a closer look at that storm coming up, Dan.
Okay, Sandhya, thanks very much. Now, in the North Bay, water officials began lowering a rubber dam on the Russian River ahead of this weekend's storm. The dam is being dropped to prevent any flooding that might happen. It can take up to 48 hours for the dam to fully lower, but officials say slow and steady is the most safe way to do this. When it rains, any runoff water from the dam is used for storage.
There are no chain controls in the Sierra right now. You can see the roads today were clear, but that's only for now. Another monster snowstorm is moving in this weekend. The CHP is warning drivers to be prepared for the storms that are coming and to plan ahead, which includes packing chains and emergency equipment. Now make sure you're prepared for when weather hits with alerts just like this one. The AccuWeather forecast is targeted right down to your neighborhood on the ABC7 Bay Area app. Just be sure to enable notifications when you download.
New at 11, one person is dead after a car accident in San Jose, sadly. Police say it was a pedestrian hit and killed on Perrymont Avenue and Little Orchard Street over in the Monticello neighborhood just after 7:30 tonight. 61 people have now died in car crashes in the city of San Jose this year. That now surpasses the death toll of 60 from 2021. New developments. San Francisco's police chief is defending his department's request to have access to robots capable of lethal force. Chief Scott took to Twitter today saying that SFPD would use a robot's lethal option as a last resort in worst-case scenarios. The Board of Supervisors voted to ban San Francisco police from using these armed robots. That vote came yesterday. The proposal has been sent to the Rules Committee for review. Chief Bill Scott commented on the ordeal in a police commission meeting tonight, referencing a larger plan on the use of military equipment.
A lot of information out there that, in my opinion, is misinformation, and we will continue to work through this process with the board. Everything has been passed except for the clause of how we will be allowed to, per ordinance, use our robots.
The Rules Committee can either revise the original plan and send it back to the full board or scrap it completely. New at 11, President Biden was emotional tonight, speaking at a vigil for gun violence victims at St. Mark's Episcopal Church on Capitol Hill. In his remarks, the president praised survivors and relatives of victims for turning their pain into purpose. The president also said he believes it's possible for the federal government to again ban assault weapons. He called the move common sense and also calls for other gun control measures as well. Biden says the work needs to be done on behalf of, quote, the lives we've lost and all the lives we can save.
New at 11, there's a new sheriff in town. Bob Johnson will assume his duties tomorrow as the new sheriff in Santa Clara County, and he's ready for his first day on the job.
Got the boots today, shined them up, and the uniform, so I'll be ready to go.
But Johnson steps in to fill a vacancy left by embattled and longtime Sheriff Lori Smith. Tonight, ABC 7 News reporter Amanda Del Castillo caught up with Johnson on the eve of his new job.
Former Palo Alto Police Chief Bob Johnson will start his job as Santa Clara County Sheriff on an interim basis beginning Thursday. He'll be officially sworn into office next month. For the county, the move marks a new chapter, or should I say episode. New Sheriff Johnson, a former Star Wars extra.
I was a stormtrooper in Return of the Jedi. It's a scene in the forest where Luke is chasing the stormtrooper, and so I'm the one on that motorbike.
In the lifetime that followed, the Novato native pursued a career in law enforcement, influenced by his father, who worked for SFPD and later retired from the city's fire department. Now Johnson's journey is coming full circle in Santa Clara County.
He's my great-great-uncle. Jonathan Swigert was the 11th sheriff of Santa Clara County. So yeah, it's a great lineage to have, and I'm very excited to be part of it.
Johnson is getting the opportunity a month earlier than expected after county supervisors voted unanimously Tuesday to appoint the presumptive sheriff-elect to fill the vacancy. Then on Wednesday, the county's Registrar of Voters office publishing final official results.
There's a lot of healing to repair the distractions that need to happen in the sheriff's office. And the sheriff-elect should be given the opportunity to start that healing now.
We're moving forward. That's going to be my #1 objective, is progressing forward every day and really building that trust back and really becoming more transparent and accountable to the community we serve.
Trust tested after former Sheriff Lori Smith left her post amid scandal. Last month, she was found guilty on 6 corruption and misconduct counts in a civil trial. Smith served as sheriff for more than 2 decades.
I mean, this is the first time many of them have had a new sheriff for a vast majority of the organization. So I really want to engage with the workforce, understand what we need to do, and that's something I've always done as well, is really meeting the personnel, talking with them, hearing what they're expecting, and also sharing my expectations.
And on the eve of his sheriffship, Johnson says he's set for the early start.
Got the boots today, shined them up, and the uniform, so I'll be ready to go.
In Santa Clara County, I'm Amanda Del Castillo, ABC 7 News.
New developments tonight in a growing investigation at Stanford. The Board of Trustees is now bringing in a former Deputy Attorney General to help look into claims against the Stanford president. President Mark Tessier-Levine is being investigated by Stanford for possible misconduct related to multiple scientific articles that he authored. Attorney Mark Phillip is being brought in by the university board to lead the review. Phillip is a former federal judge as well. Stanford says he will talk with leading scientific experts independent from the university to review these articles in question.
There's very long lines.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you mind waiting in those lines?
No, not really.
Get ready, a little traffic on the menu. Tomorrow, the new drive-thru that is sure to bring those long lines.
Also here, if you're more, say, in a crab mood, you'll have to wait. Your holiday dinner table may have to go without this year.
Or if you're crabby, perhaps. And what hasn't Steph Curry done yet? Well, there's one thing. The huge honor coming for number 30 tomorrow night.
Another honor.
Yes.
All that's coming up. But first, here's for what's ahead on Jimmy Kimmel Live right after ABC 7 News at 11. Jimmy.
Thank you, Dan and Amma. Tonight, the elf is off the shelf. I really should finish the monologue.
No one wants to hear your stupid jokes, okay? Give it up, dude. Folks, I'm so sorry about him.
The ABC 7 Storm Impact Scale.
It's going to be a 2, moderate storm.
From 1 to 5, light to severe. Know exactly how every storm will impact you.
Wet and windy once again.
Be prepared with the ABC 7 Storm Impact Scale from ABC 7 News.
They have a gift. Help them open it. Unlock your musical gift with 0% financing for 24 months on a new Yamaha piano. Only at your authorized Yamaha dealer.
Can a button work wonders in the bedroom? No, not the fun button. The other button.
Sorry.
Marcia has sleep apnea, and her struggles with CPAP had me sleeping in the guest room. Now she's got Inspire. It's a sleep apnea treatment that works inside her body with the click of a remote.
No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Now I'm back.
And we're back.
Come on, let's get it on.
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Spoiler alert. Celebrate the holidays.
The boys are here.
With the one movie that will move you like no other.
Thank you for giving me a family.
Spoiler alert. Rated PG-13. Now in select theaters everywhere Friday.
The holidays are for making memories. And you can count on Honda to help you make them. Whether it's in a versatile HR-V, a sporty Civic, or a stylish Accord. Start making memories of your own with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Let it go. Frozen is Disney's latest hit Broadway musical. From the producer of The Lion King comes the show critics are calling a serious mega hit.
Now playing at the Orpheum Theater. For tickets, visit BroadwaySF.com.
Tomorrow morning is the grand opening of a new Chick-fil-A in Livermore, and it comes with controversy for the company's strong stance and donations against the LGBTQ+ community. But not just that, also the traffic mess. The new Livermore location is open at an already very busy intersection in town, right off I-580. We've seen folks camp out for openings of Chick-fil-A's before in Pleasanton, and traffic spill into Main Street in Walnut Creek. ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone heard some of the local worries about this tonight.
'Tis the season for a new Chick-fil-A in Livermore, set to open Thursday at the same intersection as In-N-Out Burger, Jack in the Box, and Baja Fresh.
It's going to be backed out. The freeway exit is going to be a mess.
Yes, there's a belief that the long lines will go down North Livermore Avenue and affect ramps to Interstate 580. A major concern before this location was even built. Livermore police already took to Facebook to warn drivers about the opening, saying that blocking intersections is illegal.
It's already like super heavily trafficked over here. Chick-fil-A is just going to make it worse.
Well, I think it's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of traffic. I think it's going to be kind of crazy. Why? I really do.
Chick-fil-A opens at 6:30 a.m. on Thursday, so if you're first in the drive-through line, you're in great shape. If not, you'll be way back here.
But some little ones that we spoke with say, who cares?
There's very long lines.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you mind waiting in those lines?
No, not really.
No, the chicken's worth it, right?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Many told us there are reasons why Chick-fil-A has long lines and big crowds.
The chicken itself, it's very good. It's like the, you know, a lot of people call it the In-N-Out for chicken patties.
The food's really good. Have you tried it yourself?
For the record, I have tried it, and I've sat in traffic, which I'm not a fan of. As for Thursday's grand opening,
I'll check it out depending on if the line is by the freeway, no. But other than that, I'll have to give it a shot.
They got their work cut out for them to see if they, you know, accommodate everybody, but it's just a popular place and people love the food, so I'm sure they will get a lot of crowd.
In Livermore, J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.
Former Theranos executive Ramesh Sunny Balwani has been sentenced to nearly 13 years in prison. Balwani is a former COO of the disgraced blood testing startup Theranos. He was convicted in July on 12 counts of fraud and conspiracy. Today's sentence comes weeks after CEO Elizabeth Holmes was sentenced to more than 11 years in prison. Balwani first met Holmes in 2002, later joined Theranos in 2009, and reportedly dated Holmes for years. And there is an award-winning podcast called The Dropout if you want to dig into on the entire lead up to the sentencing tomorrow. It's hosted by ABC News Chief Business, Economics, and Technology correspondent Rebecca Jarvis. Listen wherever you stream your podcasts.
Tonight, U.S. health leaders are continuing to sound the alarm about this year's flu season. They say many Americans are not getting their flu shots, but doctors say people should, especially because this year's flu shot seems to stand up to the strains that are now circulating around.
Hospitalizations for flu continue to be the highest we have seen at this time of year in a decade.
Flu vaccination rates are lower compared to the same time last year, especially among the most vulnerable. CDC data shows flu vaccinations are down about 12% for pregnant women. Rates for seniors down 3%, for children about 5%, and the flu is very serious this year. Crab season has been delayed again. Tonight, a decision announced to further postpone the commercial season off our coast at least until about December 22nd. So maybe it'll happen before Christmas. That's when the State Department of Fish and Wildlife says it will reevaluate the situation. The commercial season was supposed to start mid-November, but was delayed because of migrating whales. Fears they would get tangled in the nets, of course, is why. Officials were considering allowing the season to open on December 16th, contingent on the latest whale count, but that won't happen.
Tomorrow, a limited number of holiday pre-sale tickets for next year's Bottle Rock Napa Valley will be released. 3-day ticket prices start at $380 for general admission. The lineup is expected to come out next month. The Music and Food Festival runs May 26th through the 28th at the Napa Valley Expo Fairgrounds. Tomorrow's holiday pre-sale starts at 10 a.m. while tickets last.
That is cool. Tickets will go fast for that, I'll bet.
Yeah.
All right, let's turn our attention now, Amma, to the rain coming in. Big time.
And how soon it's going to get here, Sandhya.
It's going to get here as soon as tomorrow afternoon. Dan and Amma, I want to show you what you can expect for the weekend because that's the stronger storm that's coming in with a weak atmospheric river, downpours at times, strong gusty winds, and even possible thunder. So get ready as Live Doppler 7 shows you the storms are lining up in the Pacific and definitely need them. So we welcome the rain. Right now, visibility is poor, half-mile in Santa Rosa, just like this morning. Fog is getting thick right around Napa, 3/4 of a mile, 3 miles in Novatos, so definitely watch out. Temperatures right now in the 30s and the 40s, not as cold as it was last night at this time, but certainly still the chill in the air. From our Emeryville camera, we are looking at a beautiful view of San Francisco. Areas of dense morning fog, afternoon, evening rain, stronger storm coming in Saturday, and showers will continue on Sunday. On our exclusive storm impact scale, it's a light level 1 for tomorrow afternoon, light to moderate rain. It is going to be slippery for the evening commute. We're looking at 500ths to about 3500ths of an inch of rain. So 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, it's getting wet in the North Bay. By 5 p.m., you will notice that the rain is beginning to spread across the rest of the region, turning more showery for the latter part of the evening. And then by 11 p.m., it's starting to wind down. So that will just get the ground primed. As you will notice, everyone now measurable rain. 500th San Jose to 3800s there in Santa Rosa. In the mountains, it's a winter weather advisory starting tomorrow morning, running until Friday morning. Up to 6 to 12 inches of snow expected. Snow level 3,500 feet, so definitely chain controls and possibility of difficult travel. Forget about travel Friday night through Monday morning. We're basically looking at a winter storm watch with heavy snow, 3 to 5 feet above 5,000 feet. Gusty winds will make whiteout conditions in the mountains, but it'll be great to see all that snow once it's all said and done. Tomorrow morning, the chilliest spots will be in the North and East Bay valleys with low to mid 30s. Despite the cloud cover, it is still going to be chilly. Tomorrow afternoon, you're looking at mid 40s to the mid 50s. You need the umbrellas first in the North Bay in the afternoon and late afternoon, evening for the rest of the region. Now we're going to fast forward to Friday night. The next wave of rain develops late at night. Sierra starts getting the snow. Saturday, we get soaked with that weak atmospheric river. Sunday, scattered showers. So if you have to pick between the 2 days, Sunday will be the better day to be outside. Saturday, a good indoor day. 1 to 2 inches of rain by Sunday night. Higher totals up to the north, and the winds will be kicking up out of the south. Early Saturday, by Saturday late morning, we're looking at over 40-mile-an-hour winds. It will be gusty. And the AccuWeather 7-day forecast, it's a level 1 Thursday. Friday night, level 1, and then a stormy day with a level 2 storm on Saturday. Scattered showers on Sunday. Certainly the potential is there for thunder on the AccuWeather 7-day forecast for Saturday. Amma and Dan will be right back after the break.
Avatar, Her Way of Water, rated PG-13, only in theaters December 16th.
Sometimes a cough isn't just a cough, so it's better to be prepared. Binax Now gives you reliable results in 15 minutes and detects multiple variants, including Omicron BA.5. Binax Now, the #1 COVID-19 self-test in the U.S.
Get exclusive offers on select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
If you run a small business, you need the most from every investment. That's why Comcast Business gives you more innovation with our new gig speed Wi-Fi, plus unlimited data, more speed from the largest, fastest, reliable network, and more savings, up to 60% a year with Comcast Business Mobile, all from the company that powers more businesses than any other provider.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $69.99 a month for 12 months. Plus, ask how to get up to a $750 prepaid card with qualifying internet.
WeatherTech gift cards have the power to wow everyone on your holiday list, offering a variety of American-made products.
WeatherTech, nice.
Like floor liners, cargo liner, tablet holder, boot tray, cup phone, sink mat, pet feeding system, anti-fatigue comfort mat, and more. Order the WeatherTech gift card instantly for the perfect gift at WeatherTech.com.
Nothing brings the pack together like a trip to Great Wolf Lodge, now open in Northern California.
Sometimes a cough isn't just a cough, so it's better to be prepared. Binax Now gives you reliable results in 15 minutes and detects multiple variants, including Omicron BA.5. Binax Now, the #1 COVID-19 self-test in the U.S.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Mancini Sleep World, simply the best place to buy a mattress.
Happening tomorrow, Steph Curry will get a big honor from Sports Illustrated. He's being named its 2022 Sports Person of the Year. This year, Steph is being honored for his incredible play on the court, of course, and his contribution to the community off the court. The Sports Person of the Year issue hits shelves tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Giants fans, though, they're left disappointed with Aaron Judge's verdict.
Yeah, this close, right? Chris Alvarez is here with sports. Chris?
Dan and Alma coming up in sports. It's Judgment Day for Aaron Judge. He's staying in pinstripes, plus a stunner in Salt Lake. It was chippy. It was crazy. Sports is next.
It's like the Avengers have arrived.
I'm here to have some fun.
The buzziest late show on Hollywood Boulevard. Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Is there anything he won't brag about?
This holiday season, shine bright with Ford. Choose from a great in-stock selection or simply place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Now get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Ford F-150. See your California Ford dealers today.
It's our 21 awards from the American Heart Association.
And some from our best patients, too.
It's the shot to boost his immunity.
It's the dinosaur stickers.
It's having her heart looked after by real people.
For the help of AI technology.
It's knowing his tiny hands are in good hands.
And you are too.
Grandma, how wide are two reindeer? 27, 28, 29.
Make this December one to remember. Together. Happy holidays from Lexus.
Angela. Oh, the discuss.
Wells Fargo has donated $50 million in support of indigenous peoples, including funding solar furnaces that convert sunlight
Coming to the warm house.
Hi, Grandma. Into household heat. Doing gets it done. Wells Fargo, the bank of doing.
Your heart is the beat of life. If you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
This holiday season, shine bright with Ford. Choose from a great in-stock selection or simply place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Now get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Ford Explorer. See your California Ford dealers today.
ABC 7 Sports, sponsored by River Rock Casino.
Aaron Judge is staying with the Yankees, not going to the Giants. Remember a postseason home run when he pointed to the Yankees logo on his uniform? Reportedly agrees to a 9-year, $360 million deal. Hit an American League record 62 homers last season, capped with an American League MVP. He rejected the Yankees' initial 7-year, $213 million deal at the end of spring training. Talk about betting on yourself. Basketball. Warriors in Utah. James Wiseman called up. No Steph, no Dre, no Wiggs in this one. Under 6 minutes left in the fourth. Jordan Poole, the teardrop. Season high, tied for it, 36 points. Warriors down 2. Minute left. Dubs up 2. Jordan Clarkson, team high 22 for Utah. We're tied 119. Next possession, Poole. Great find to Jonathan Kuminga. Slams it home. Career high 24 for JK. Next Jazz possession. Kuminga blocks Clarkson. They get tangled up. Clarkson takes a swipe, and we got some emotions boiling over. A flagrant 2 and an ejection for Clarkson. 12 seconds left, though. Malik Beasley buries the 3. Jazz down 1 after the timeout. Warriors inbounding. Poole, strip, no foul. Jazz come up with it, going the other way. Simone Fontecchio, game-winning slam. Warriors lose a heartbreaker, 124-123. They're 2-11 on the road. Sharks hosting the Canucks at the Tank. They're having fun. In overtime, tied at 5. Under 40 seconds to go. Vancouver the other way. Elias Peterson seals the deal. Sharks drop their 4th in a row, 6-5 in overtime. College hoops, fun night out in Moraga. St. Mary's hosting Missouri State. Gales up and running away. Aiden Mahaney, steal, and the showtime. He had 13. Gales win 66-46. USF hosting Merrimack on the Hilltop. Final seconds, Don's in control. 7'2" center Volodymyr Markovetsky finishes the alley-oop. Game high 19 off the bench. Dons win 69-51. Santa Clara hosting New Mexico State. Second half, 5 minutes to go. Broncos up 2. Here's Carlos Stewart. Hoop and the foul. He scored 16, but final seconds. Aggies down 3. DeShondre Washington going way too fast. Sped past the three-point line, made a 2. That's a costly mistake, and the Broncos hang on 66-65. Cal hosting Eastern Washington. Mark Fox and the Bears searching for their first win of the season. Final seconds of the first half. Angelo Allegri buries the 3 for the visitors and made a 7-point game. Cal fought hard, but they lose 50-48. They're 0-10 to start the season. Sports on ABC 7, sponsored by River Rock Casino. We'll be right back.
Sports on ABC 7, sponsored by River Rock Casino. Play for a chance to win a Cadillac XT4.
This holiday season, give your family the gift of adventure and memories with a new camper van from Rec Van. Our top brands, everyday low prices, and huge selection make it easy. Your holiday adventures begin at Rec Van.
Toyota-thon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota. Like Camry Hybrid, RAV4, Tundra, and more.
How did you...
Magic.
Secure your delivery and low financing rate on RAV4, Camry, and Highlander. Or get a great lease on RAV4 and Camry for just $389 a month.
Come in today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
The whole world loves Beetlejuice. It's a rowdy, rambunctious, rollicking good time and a big, fantastical funhouse. What else do you need to hear? Beetlejuice, now playing at the Golden Gate Theater.
The Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic responds to snoring automatically. And that's why Tempur-Pedic has been ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power 3 years in a row.
Mancini Sleep World, your headquarters for Tempur-Pedic. Visit sleepworld.com.
Now it's official. Xfinity has the fastest internet and the fastest mobile service. That's right, Xfinity just increased internet speeds again. And Xfinity Mobile gives you can't-catch-me speeds. Plus, save hundreds on internet for your first 2 years when you add mobile. The fastest internet, the fastest mobile service, and major savings? Can't argue with the facts. Get gig speed internet for $50 a month for 2 full years when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. Plus, get $200 back. Switch today.
Hey, girls! Hi. No, are you kidding me? Is that for me? How? can't wait to see what you got your mother.
The BMW Road Home Sales Event, on now. Hurry in to lease a 2023 BMW X5 S-Drive 40i for $829 per month.
Going halfway isn't the best way, especially when it comes to COVID-19 protection. Stay up to date on vaccines and boosters. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find one near you.
This holiday season, give your family a gift of fun and memories with a new adventure van from Rec Van. A new Winnebago Travato is discounted over $48,000. Your holiday adventures begin at Rec Van.
If only there was a place in the morning to start my day. With a smile, somewhere to help me get in the know. Oh, wait, there is. Bring your friends.
Good morning, America.
GMA 7A. Now that's how you start your day.
And thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Daetz.
And I'm Dan Ashley. For Sandhya Patel, Chris Alvarez, all of us, we appreciate your time. Right now on Jimmy Kimmel, Will Ferrell.
Have a great night.
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live.